Today we are going to learn the various card forces in card magic. The first one is a crisscross force. For this crisscross force, what you have to do, you have to put the force card on the top. Okay, now this is the pack of cards, right? And the force card, for example, if we have here the king, it is on the top. Now, you can false riffle shuffle the pack, okay, like this, maintaining the top card in the top position, that's the king of diamonds. Then you tell the audience, please cut the pack in half. Okay, so once they cut the pack in half, the lower portion of the deck is put cross on the upper portion like this. And you have to misdirect the audience by saying, now I've shown you the deck of cards, I riffle shuffle the pack and see the top card where you have cut. So they lift the pack and see the top card. Actually they have cut here, but because of this position of the cross, they think they have cut it here. So they see the top card and that is the king of diamonds. The next force is the riffle force. This is also a very easy force. Again, the force card should be on the top. For example, we have the king of diamonds and you have to riffle the cards. So you have to hold it in the bilateral grip like this, the pack, the thumb on the upper left edge of the deck, and you have to riffle the cards. See, you are riffling. And you have to tell them, you have to tell me where to say stop. Okay, like this. So you have to tell me where to say stop. So when they say stop, what happens? This portion comes down like now, see, like this, and you lift from here slide the top card onto the lower deck, and you say, okay, please see the card, and it is the king of diamonds. Once again, watch carefully in real time. Tell me where to say stop.
Stop.
Stop. Okay. See, and this is the king of diamonds. This is known as the riffle force. Now the third force is the hanky force. The hanky force is used with the help of a hanky. Okay, especially you have to use a gent's hanky, which is a large, bigger in size, and not a lady's hanky. Now, what happens once again for the hanky force? You have to put the force card on the top, okay, and you have to hold the pack like this. 3 fingers upwards and thumb upwards, and you have to keep a gap here like this. So you also say, now I'm putting the deck under the hanky. While putting the deck under the hanky, you turn the pack like this. So it looks as if the pack is going in like this, but it's not going in like this. It is going in and turning this way. So when it goes inside, it's turned upside down. And then you tell the person to lift a few cards from the top. Lift a few cards from the top with the hanky, yes. And immediately when they lift it, this lower portion is turned down like this. So, and you see where you have cut the pack. So when they see, it is again the king of diamonds. Thank you. The classic force. This force requires a little bit of timing, and it's a very classic force as the name suggests. So we'll go for the classic force. So I cut the pack in half, and now I would like you to touch the back of the card. Okay, so let's see, you just touch the back of the card. Okay, this one, take it, and it's a king of diamonds.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Now how this is done is that the force card is put at the bottom, and you have to cut the pack in half and bring the lower portion on top like this. You keep a break. This is a break. Okay. Now timing is very important. So you say you have to select the card by touching the back of the cards. Now the back is towards the performer. So when you come down like this, to the break here, which is the king of diamonds, which is the force card, that time you bring the cards down like this and say touch the back. So when they touch the back, this immediately goes in the front like this. You push the card slightly outwards. So the person will be induced to or forced to touch the back of this card, which they think is the selected card at their choice, but it is actually the force card. Once again, see the movement. The card is at the back, at the bottom of the pack. the first card, the King of Diamonds. Cut the pack in half. Okay, the first card is here. You have to fan the cards, spread them and say you have to touch the back of the cards. We take the pack, tell them to touch the back of the cards. You slowly bring it, when the timing is perfect, you bring it down like this and you say you can touch the back. So when they touch it, they will touch this one. And this is the King of Diamonds. Thank you.